Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Locke to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick-6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is... And oh, right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. 14, Broncos nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Looking long for Westbrook. And got his man complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. For Drew Lock coming out of Missouri, the one thing that scouts they loved was his arm strength, and we see why there. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And this is the drive.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, spread him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And McManus able to put it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I can't send it to you guys.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Six yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Now a carry for Sanders. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
So here we are. It's funny how so close to seem so far.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Seems so far. It's funny how so close seems so far. I mean, Nick, this is your moment. This is your moment.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. This time,
bro, get the fuck out of here.
It's Hurts who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe development sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Throwing now is Locke.
Come on, bro.
And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah.
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
You don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
You win some, you lose some, that's just how it happens. And if a nigga step up to you, then you gotta scrap him. Your name is all you got, throwing hands by the bathroom. It's funny, I barely told nobody I started rapping. Cause see, some niggas
following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I knew I was the nicest dude around. I gotta make the move, I gotta do it now. So they don't know the trains, they can't shoot me down.
Lock now to throw. Flushed out right. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
Bitch.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Locke. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook.
Come on, man.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. D.D. Westbrook. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
I'm telling you, no one will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Understand.
Hurts being chased out left. And once again, this is Sanders. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Hurts to throw. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
These two offenses have been up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, there's a stop on 3rd down.
Here's the Eagles' new punter for 2021, Aaron Sipos, to punt it away. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
Come on, bruh.
But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Up to make the tackle, Anthony Harris, former Viking. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. 72 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Don't make me get on my center, dog.
Second down and 3. Now a handoff. This is Gordon going left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Lock's throw taken in by Sutton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Lock and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down. Lock gonna throw. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Lock.
Come on, bruh.
Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Pass midfield. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Paste it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Brandon is still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their whole little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Sheds off the tackle. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
On 1st down, Sanders. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Second and 5 from the 8. They'll run at Sanders. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Another run with Sanders. And looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders. As they stop him short of the line to gain. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Yeah.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Hurt sets up to throw it. They'll buy some time right.
No, come on.
He caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Let's go.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
I'm about to let y'all play.
Locke off of play action. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on.
This one goes to
I know before he let it go.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I told you I was going to let y'all flip it.
Quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers and freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw it is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up the blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
This nigga was pissed.
Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Here's Locke.
Yo, this is the shit I be talking about.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
This is the shit I be talking about.
Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Yeah, y'all just chilling.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
They got a yard.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would like to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the
game. Oh, there's too much time on the clock, people. I just been fucking up.
And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Look at the cheese on some mouth shit. Suck a nigga, fuck a nigga, then go run their mouth quick. Breakfast took a vacation, I came over their house shit. You won't change, just that between the seats in your couch shit. The fuck dog,
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Hurry up.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got a man, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. 113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah.
Second down, back to Sanders. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation.
Come on, bro.
That looks like that's the one that's going to finish.
Oh, it is that shit.
Puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team.
All right, dog. Don't nut up,
The
nigga.
thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up.
My niggas is slow.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want.
Well,
So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
Stuck on that nigga.
Denver has the first down to play going for 15 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Lock to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Locke.
Come on, man. Damn.
Inside the 35. Now the Broncos will use their
Let me click on that nigga. Shit, huh?
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Locke. Flush to his right.
Oh, he went out of bounds.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Hey.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.